Hey, good afternoon. I wanted to share a few things with you that have come to light in my profession recently, and I had to answer some questions, and these were the questions that I didn't have the answers to, so I had to do some basic research. Like, what do we do as our aging parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles get older who have served in the armed forces, and what resources are there available for them in our community? I really had no idea where to start or how to start. I'm lucky enough to be in the American Legion here in Rockwall, but if it weren't for friends and colleagues, kind of pushing me into that, I don't know if I would have joined. And then I feel like that's opened up a door and a wealth of information, and I want to share some of it with you. A lot of this information came from my Legion friends and colleagues, and it's not an exhaustive list, but it's important. I wanted to pass it on to you. So where do you start when you're the child, grandchild, niece, nephew of an aging veteran of the Armed Forces of the United States, and you need to get them some help, some resources? The first thing to do is to look in your county directory, your Texas county directory, and find the Veteran Service Officer. There's almost every county has one, if not every county has one, and this is a great place to start for basic information. Another thing you're going to need to do is get a copy of their DD-214. It's a DD-214 form. It's the official discharge record for when they left the United States Armed Forces. And for many vets and service members, it's the best piece of paper you get when you're in the military, because it's the one that sends you home. But that information on there will have dates of service. Was it time of conflict, not time of conflict? Those things are factors for what veteran services are available. And the thing is, if grandma, grandpa, what have you, misplaced theirs, the great thing about Texas is that every county offers a free service where the county records office will keep for safekeeping a record of a veteran's DD-214. And so if you don't know where to go and it's not in the safety deposit box where grandpa kept it, call the county clerk and see if they have saved theirs in the county records. Most veterans take advantage of it. They've been pushing for it for over 3 decades, I believe. I certainly remember when I got out in the 90s getting notified that I could record and preserve mine in the county records. So that's a place to start. You need that form to start the information flow between you and the Veteran Service Office and find out what else is available. Regarding health care, the Texas is blessed, especially North Texas. There's a big VA hospital in Dallas, which it's big and it's in Dallas. So if you've got a relative who lives out on the fringe or is in rural Texas and they don't want the big commute to go to the big hospital, there's also 2 care facilities, 2 Veterans Affairs medical facilities in Tyler. There's a very good hospital in Fannin County in Bonham. And so there's some resources in the North Texas area you don't have to come into Dallas for. In addition to that, on the Texas General Land Office website, yes, believe it or not, the GLO website, that's where you get the application for Texas Veterans Home for those who are infirm and have needs that I don't know what the application process is there, but I know you can start with an application on the GLO website. I'm going to put all of this on a blog today on my law firm website, and if you have any questions, please feel free to call me. I hope this has been helpful, but I just wanted to provide a starting point for what to do when you have a situation where your elderly veteran relative needs help and you don't know where to start. And just one thing about veterans homes, my great uncle Johnny was a widower, and for years after his wife passed, he was sad, and it was kind of difficult to see him going through that. He eventually went to a veterans home, and he loved it. It was like being back reunited with the guys. Nobody cared how many times he told his war stories, because heck, they couldn't remember anyway. It was really one of the happiest we had seen him in a while. So there's some really great resources here in Texas for our vets, and just wanted to pass that information along. Hope it's some help. Have a great day.